What's up everybody, Garrett back here, and what I want to do today is I want to unbox something that I just got in the mail today that I think is something pretty damn cool, and it's the 20th anniversary Blu-ray deluxe box set for House of a Thousand Corpses. Now, it is wild to me that House of a Thousand Corpses is 20 years old. I remember the hype leading up to this thing. It was insane. Rob Zombie was making his first movie. It was going to be bonkers. It was like an X rating. They had to cut it down. Then it was NC-17 and there was lost footage. And then it finally got released. And I can remember being there day one in the theater. I think it was like midnight the night before. Me and a couple friends were so excited to finally see this horror masterpiece that we heard so much about. Now again, I remember leaving the theater and really enjoying this movie. My one gripe with the movie was I kind of feel like Rob Zombie has an issue with how he ends movies. I feel like there was a point in time where I'm like, this should have been the end. Then they kept going and going. It kind of got a little bit confusing, but all in all, I think this is probably my favorite Rob Zombie movie. At one point, Devil's Rejects was, but now the more I get older and watch it again, I really do appreciate and love House of a Thousand Corpses just a little bit more. Now again, Rob Zombie takes a lot of different ideas from other horror movies in this thing, but he just does it really well. It's shot very well. He created a lot of characters that are still big names in the horror genre and characters that are going to be remembered forever. Now, the reason I grabbed this thing, and I talk about this all the time, I'm not much of a double dipper when it comes to a lot of things anymore, but this Blu-ray was one of the first Blu-rays I ever bought. House of a Thousand Corpses and The Lost Boys were the first two Blu-rays I ever bought, and I'm telling you, House of a Thousand Corpses, that first Blu-ray, was one of the absolute best Blu-rays when it came to picture quality that I'd ever seen. So to finally get something after all these years later coming out, even though it is a Blu-ray, not a 4K, I knew I had to pick it up because, again, it's been so long since I grabbed this movie and the quality was just so great. I just wanted to have it again in this nice box set. And to be honest, I don't remember what comes in here, so I'm going to unwrap this now and kind of go through what this entails. All right, I got this knife. All right, so let's open this bad boy up. I'm a sucker for like thick boxes like this. I always have been. DVD, Blu-ray. I'm always a sucker for that when Arrow does it, or Second Sight. You just saw my Texas Chainsaw unboxing, same thing. This one's a little bit smaller. You got a little card in the back. It doesn't tell you much about special features on here. I don't know if there's anything new. It does say disc 2 has never before seen behind the scenes material, which is cool because, again, if this has stuff that other Blu-ray doesn't, that's even better of a purchase for me. So very, very cool. You can see the images here on the front of the main characters there. That's a nice image. Boom, other side. Again, here's the side. There's the spine. House of a Thousand Corpses, 20th anniversary edition. Now, if you look at the back, it's got other memorable characters there as well, like Tiny, and very, very sharp, very cool. Now, this looks like it opens like a book, which is cool. And you've got images inside. You've got these images here from the movie. Cool, so it's in like this nice outer box here that all the stuff kind of fits in. And then you get your standard Blu-ray here with the same cover art. It's got some stuff on the back. It doesn't really say what the never before behind the scenes material is. You get a digital code. It comes with 2 discs. You get your Blu-ray and your special features there. Very, very cool. Let me see. You got a digital code. Let me put that back in. It does come with a lot of, looks like lobby cards. But these are art cards, so there's a lot of those there. What is this? This looks like it could be a poster. So, yep. Oh, that's cool. You get a poster of the family. So that's cool, like an art print of the family. Firefly family, very cool. You get a nice book, so that's neat. It's got a bunch of different pictures from the movie in here, which is really, really cool. As you can see here. Just different pictures from the movie. Must have been on set. There you go. Again, House of a Thousand Corpses just has so many characters that it created that are still characters that everybody knows today, like Captain Spaulding, rest in peace Sid Haig, but him, and then Bill Moseley's character. You've got just a whole plethora of characters that have really just kind of stayed relevant in the horror genre. And then you've got your art cards here. These need to be opened. I'm not going to open them right now, but as you see, there's a couple in here. There's like a little letter on the back. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I mean, there's not much to show here. You got your art cards, you got a poster, you've got the 2-disc set, you've got that nice outer box. And I know this did also have a steelbook, and usually I'm a steelbook guy over a slipcover guy. But again, this thick hard box is just something I knew I needed. I love the artwork on this, and I just really like when things are given this kind of edition. So this was the one I grabbed. Do I recommend it? Sure. If you do not own House of a Thousand Corpses, I definitely recommend getting it this way. Just because, again, I know it's not 4K. We don't know if this is going to hit a 4K. I told you, this is one of the best looking Blu-rays I've ever seen. And I'm sure if it's the same transfer, this is going to look beautiful. And if it is a transfer that they maybe upgraded or updated, it's going to look even better. So if you don't own this movie on Blu-ray, just for the transfer alone, this is something that needs to be seen. It's a bonkers movie. And again, like I said, to me, it's my favorite Rob Zombie movie. It has a lore about it that I don't know if we're ever going to get that cut that was talked about through the horror community before this thing was released, but hopefully we do get that someday if it does exist. Maybe some of the behind the scene featurettes that we're going to get on here explain some of that kind of stuff. But I knew this was kind of hard to get made back in the day, and it was such a cool theater experience to witness that. And looking back on it, I think I've seen every Rob Zombie movie first night in the theater, except for the Munsters and Super Beasto. I didn't see those in the theaters, but everything else had like limited runs, and I ended up going and checking them out. Again, am I the biggest Rob Zombie fan? No, but I do enjoy his movies nonetheless. He's very intriguing to me. I always want to see what he's going to do. So no matter what movie he ever comes out with ever again, I'm going to check it out because, again, to me, House of a Thousand Corpses has become my favorite Rob Zombie movie over the years, and I definitely recommend this thing. So guys, let me know down below, have you seen this? What do you think of the transfer? Were you blown away back in the day when you got that first Blu-ray? Because to me, it was like mind-blowing to think, how does this look so good and how does it stand the test of time when this is one of the first Blu-rays ever released for that format? And I think it's only going to get better from here. Let me know also, are you a fan of House of a Thousand Corpses? And tell me, what's your favorite Rob Zombie movie? I'd love to know. Again, this has become mine, so I'm really curious to find out where this falls in your Rob Zombie ranking. So again, this is the 20th anniversary Blu-ray collector set of House of a Thousand Corpses, just put out by Lionsgate. It is available now. Thanks everybody for watching. I truly appreciate you guys checking this out. This is Garrett at Born to be Rad, and like always, stay rad.